Today I want to feature the HK50A. It has its own stand-up, all-alone capabilities, as you can see in the pictures throughout this video. It's made of half-inch material. The blade is the same size as the bigger tools. The screws are half-inch by 10/28, number 8 screws. The A on the end of the number stands for the soft handle here, and it measures about 28.5 inches long altogether. Now the features of this, as the long handle, is one of the safety features on it. Also, just in the way that the operator stands in order to use this tool, gets them out of the way of the red zone. So the red zone, if you would maybe be right here as somebody's turning. The operator standing back here. That is, if they're using the tool properly, okay? The other and most important feature of the safety of this tool is the outrigger. Now the outrigger sits on the tool rest just as the shaft of the tool does. And what it does is it prevents the tool from twisting or turning when there's a catch. If you're a wood turner, you know that you will be getting catches from time to time. So, there's no torque in this tool. There's very good control in this tool because of the long handle. And this, and it's never happened to me, okay? But if this thing happens to come loose for some reason, it's not going to hit you any place but in the armpit, okay, on the other under. Another main feature of this tool is the slide block assembly and spring rod. Now the slide block assembly slides up and down the slide rod here. The spring rod slides back and forth in the slide block. That's so the calipers can go all the way around the blade, okay? There's virtually no place on any vessel that I've found that I couldn't do an absolute accurate calibration of the thickness of that vessel, okay? And that's as you're turning. You don't have to stop and go find something. You don't have to do any of that. You set this thing where you're working, and in that little area where you're working, this thing is absolutely accurate. Okay? So what we're going to demonstrate today is doing the littler pieces that this tool can do. It's not only really good for all the types of pieces that are shown on this video, but it's also a very excellent tool to help out the bigger guys. Okay. Why I say that is when you have a piece, say this big, and you have completely finished the interior of this thing. And so now you're coming out here and you want to finish off the neck, throat area, and it is just easier, I find, to use the HK50A to do this detail work coming out than it is, say, a 75 or a 100 tool. So that's not only a standalone tool, but it's also very great as a combination tool. This is my homemade center finder. Okay. Doesn't matter if the lines go all over, if the piece is exactly square or anything. This center finder really really does a nice job. Center hole on each end. This piece of black walnut root, we're looking at about 2.5 inches. We set the tool rest up so it's just a little bit above the bottom of the little hole there. It's a 7/8 hole. Give ourselves a little bit of room here. I think the tool rest is just a mite high. Try that. Okay, we better check out to see what we're doing here. See if it's good. And you know, it looks good so far. On these little guys like this, everything is quick. I mean, it's like you won't even get started and you'll be finished with it. So beware that you don't overdo anything. It's just quick. That's all. So here we go. What I don't want to do is I don't want to make it too thin down in here, because I'll, you know, if I come up here and work, then I have a good chance at twisting this thing off, even though I'll have my desired thickness, wall thickness here. I'll still twist it off just because of the pressure that this blade puts on it. So we will just take it easy, and we'll come up here and we'll start from up. We'll start from right up in here now, and get it set up so we can get the top done and work our way down. And hopefully, by doing that, we will be able to have a nice ornament when we're finished. Okay, that's good. Now I can come down here. Coming along. Can I still get in there? Looks like. Yeah. See, I'm paying attention to what angle my handle is here, okay? The shaft handle. So if I can get this piece here, or if I can get this exterior perpendicular to the invisible line I have going between the tip of the spring and the blade, then I can still use this setting just by manipulating my handle back and forth. Up here I had it more like this, then I had it here. Now I have it down here. But my shaft or the tool will still fit through the hole. So we can still use that. See there? I have just a little bit of a berm right in here that I need to get. Okay, this guy weighs about, an ounce and a quarter, maybe an ounce and a half by. It appears that it's going to be a pretty good fit. Here's the finished product of the video. I would like to make one correction in the video with the screw size. It is a 1/2 inch 28 thread number 8 screw, not a 10/28. Okay, thank you.